T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Welcome back to Crypto Talker Chris. Let's go, baby. What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. It is about to go down, guys. We doing these late night talks, baby. We got educational today. We getting educational today, guys. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's get into it. I am so happy you guys are here. You know, I'm energized. It is too late to be this energized, but I don't know, guys. I don't know where I get the information. Look, it say in the back. What it say in the back? Get drunk. I don't get drunk, guys. First and foremost, does anybody know this background? Can anybody guess this background that I picked up? It is absolutely now one of my favorite backgrounds. If anybody can guess, well, I don't have nothing in. I don't have nothing for you, but I'm just saying, can anybody guess the background? I'm just saying, if you're a gamer, you'll know what this background is. Let's go, baby. Rising Sun, late night Tuesdays, baby. Let's go. I still don't have no tacos, guys. I still got to get some tacos for Taco Tuesdays. What's up, baby? Let's go to the chat, man. Let us hit the chat up, man. What's going on? OG in the building. Let's go. Let's go, guys. I got to shout out to my peoples, man. Let's go. Let's go, Rob. Let's go, baby. Hey, Rob, you know what it is, baby. You know what it is. Let's get it. Let's get it, guys. Let's go. Brandon. My boy Brandon with the fire emoji. Let's get it, baby. Let's get a lot of people in here, guys. We'll wait a little bit before we get started. But shout out to the people today. Shout out to, well, this evening. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. That boy Emmanuel, let's get it. Let's get it. Come on through, man. Come on through, people. Let us go. My boy Rome. I know he's probably now falling asleep or not sleep already. Whichever one it is, I'm just glad you guys are in here. We about to get it popping today. You already know, Risingsuncoin, baby. Let's go. Let's get it talking. Let's talk, guys. How's everybody doing? Come on, guys. You guys know what the drill is. You got to comment. You got to talk to me. You got to let me know what's going on. How's everything going? Let's go. Man, I'm hyped today. We got some stuff to talk about, guys. Some important stuff to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I think, hold on one second, guys. I'll turn that down. Oh, I turned. Okay. Let me know if that music is too loud, guys. Just a little soothed. It's a little soothing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The lonely people. Let's go. Rising Sun. Let's effing go, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm glad you guys are here, man. What is going on, guys? Talk to me in the comments. We're gonna wait just a little bit longer before we got some people to jump in. You know, it's late night, you know what I'm saying? Tuesday is 8:48. We're gonna get some more people in here, guys. It's about to go down, man. We got some stuff to talk about. A little bit of education today. A little bit of education. Education on crypto. Now, I'm not gonna go to everything because, guys, of course, I do my own research. You already know, do your research. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we're gonna talk about a little bit of stuff. We're gonna start breaking up these crypto information, stuff that people may not know about. So I heard I was in the Telegram the other day. Let's go, baby. What's up, Rob? Let's go, man. You already know what it is. Man. I'm trying to get some people in here before I start talking, you know, running my mouth, guys. You know what I do. Let's go. Hey, let's go, baby. Michael Beeson, let's go, baby. I'm here. Let's go. We about to go that, man. Y'all see it. Y'all see I'm wearing it today. But again, before I get into my Talking Tuesday era right now, can anybody guess this background? It's my favorite background. Can anybody guess this background? I just want to know. I want to know if somebody can guess this background. I'm waiting. I'll wait to the comments. Do not go cheating. Well, you probably can't tell. Unless you're a gamer. You would know what this is. If my brother gets on here and he sees this, You probably know what it is, but it's a lot of guys that I'm not even. I don't even want to give you guys a hint. Should I give you guys a hint? I might give you guys a hint. Okay, this game was on Sega. That's all I'm gonna tell you. This game was on Sega. Now you gotta go. Now if you can figure it out from there. If not, I'll tell you guys what it is later today or later tonight. But all right, so got a little bit of people in here. A little bit of people coming in a little bit slow. But how's everybody doing? What's going on? Again, we're gonna do something slightly different. Not say slightly different because we talk about stuff all the time. A little bit of educational purposes, but we talk. Let's go, Jay Flizzle, Jay Flo. Where did I get that shirt? It is a company that made this shirt. I think that these are going to be something soon. I hope. You know, I'm sure. Look, I don't know. I can't talk about a lot of stuff. All I know is that this shirt was given to me, and I have to represent this shirt until the dev team and the CEO himself can make moves. I can't say anything, guys. I'm just a YouTuber that like to talk about this project. All right, but we'll talk about this more later. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Uh oh. Is that what Michael say? Looks like Street Fighter. Maybe, but yeah, Street Fighter was on Sega too. No, it's not. Oh, is that a little disrespectful? It's on Super Nintendo. Capcom, yeah. Was Street Fighter, guys? Was Street Fighter on Sega too? I don't know. I had both systems. Let's go. What's that say? Passive income, baby. Let's go. Passive income. Let's go. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? I need one from Vegas. Hey, all right. Look, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about those shirts later. Man, I'm telling you, they're gonna probably, the CEO got something cooking, I'm sure. Guys, I know merchandise is coming, guys. This could be one of the shirts. This could be one of the shirts, but we'll talk about that later. Looks like the one I had on in Miami. Uh-oh. Is it true that's what you had on in Miami? I don't have no pictures, so you got to show me. You know what I'm saying? I got to see these pictures. Matter of fact, I did see them, but I need to show the community these pictures as well. You guys look great in those shirts as well. Grand Theft Auto, baby. Dang, what? Dang, I said Sega, Rob. He said Grand Theft Auto. They had Grand Theft Auto on PlayStation, but the graphics was way better at this. Not at this time. This is Sega. I saw your hand disappear. Hey man, stop talking about my hand, man. Look, whatever. Look, yeah. Hey man, don't leave the green screen alone, bro. Super Nintendo, Street Fighter, Super Nintendo. Yep. Street Fighter, Super Nintendo. What we got? Then later, the end of a Sega Saturn for a little. Let's go. Let's go. Hey man, that is freaking hilarious. All right, guys, let us get into this, man. We still got some people popping in, guys. We had I'm gonna just say, from the pictures that were seen in the Telegram, I believe that Rich Boss and Joe, the devs, had a fantastic time in Miami NFT this last weekend or just past, and they did a lot of fun stuff. They connected with a lot of people. It was absolutely love the green screen. Let's go, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, I'm trying to do something different. I know y'all was gonna love it. I knew y'all was gonna love this, man. Y'all was gonna love it. I knew it. But let's go, guys. Hey, let me know if that music is too baked bean. Wait, what? Baked beans look into the guys. Baked beans. Is that a new crypto? Baked beans, look into it, guys. If that's a new crypto project, I may check it in. Baked beans, huh? Okay. I'll check into it, Muhammad. Thank you, bro. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, those Rich Boss and Joe, they had a fantastic time. They were posting pictures in the Telegram. Those guys looked like they were networking pretty heavily. They took pictures with a lot of celebrities and stuff like that, guys. Telegram is where it's at if you guys want to see the information, but I'm sure I'll get that stuff from them. I'll ask them if I can start posting this stuff this weekend and or get some type of video. I know they got a video coming up and I'll post it in here. But Guys, I know they had fun, guys. I'm telling you, this project is going places. It's going places, guys. I'm telling you. And the networking that they've done, it's all about guys. Marketing is important. Marketing is important. Oh! It's over. It is over. Michael Beeson has basically figured it out. Fantastic job, bro. Streets of Rage is one of my favorite Sega games. This is one of the sickest backgrounds that I've seen, and I had to post it. Guys, hey, Michael, hey, you the man, bro. You a gamer. You a straight gamer, bro. Y'all look into it, bro. You will be blessed. DeFi 8% daily. I'm making 2,500 to 3,000 daily passive income. Oh, did you say 25 to 3,000 daily passive income? Yeah, I'll check into it. Thank you. I'll check into it. Thank you. But let's get back to this. Shout out to Michael for guessing the background. That means he's a gamer. He knows what it is. I'm gonna start doing these a lot later. Did y'all like that? I'm gonna start picking backgrounds that y'all might not know. That'll be something I just thought about now that he picked it so fast. I didn't expect anybody to really see. I shouldn't have gave y'all that Sega hint. I shouldn't have gave you the Sega hint, Mike. You know what I'm saying? He Googled it. Right. He probably Mike, did you Google it, bro? Did you Google it? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. But guys, before we get started, guys, I have to show right. I have to everybody laughing. Okay, before we get started, guys, you guys know the physical NFTs have reached another home. They have reached another home, guys. Let's go ahead and slide over to the next person. Matter of fact, before I do it, I don't want to be look, hold on. Real quick, make sure I am posting the right one, guys. Hold on. I don't want to say the wrong name. Oh, I should have known this. This is my boy. All right, guys, 1 second. I'm about to post my. Oh, all right, here we go. I just want to make sure. Don't get mad. Google me. Google man. Hey, at least he told the truth, man. Google Master. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Rising Sun only, baby. Let's go with the cowboy hat. That's what I'm talking about. Courtney Lee. Let's go, baby. Rising Sun. You guys know what it is. Rising Sun Tuesdays, baby. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. Let's go. Rise and shine, baby, from my boy J Tro. Let's get it. Now, guys, I got to let you guys know who the next NFT, physical NFT that I'm gonna pop. Guys, remember, I said every Tuesday I'm gonna have a new holder that has absolutely got the they actually got their NFT mailed to them. And I said I was going to start showing them off every Tuesday. So let's go and show this person's off right now. Congratulations to my boy Dre Banks, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, man, y'all gonna stream. All right, guys. Sorry. Good old StreamYard did me real dirty just now. So I don't know, internet acting real crazy, guys. But I'm back anyway, so it don't matter. Let's get back to it. All right, guys. Let's try to show my boy Dre Banks game over. Hey, I had game over. Like, right, I lost. I had all those men and I lost, man. Somebody snuck me, man. Wait, what happened? Love you should better bird. You still shot. Bro, that was freaking hilarious. He ran out of lives. Hey, bro, what's up, baby? What's going on, man? Man, dog. Good old thank you, StreamYard, for screwing up my virtual reality lesson right here, guys. Okay, but guys, let me go ahead and show you guys, since StreamYard slowed me down. Let me show you Banks's NFT for the second time. Hopefully it'll work this time. Check it out. Congratulations to this man on his physical NFT. It is absolutely incredible, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, guys. All right, guys. Shout out to my boy Dre Banks. Thank you, brother, for sending that to me. Guys, those things are so sick. Did you see the red just glistening? It was dripping red, guys. So congratulations to that boy Dre Banks, man. Oh, man. I'm here, bro. I'm here, man. Doggone Wi-Fi, man. AT&T. Anyway, so guys, let's go. Let's go, Rising Sun family. Hey, Dre Banks, congratulations, brother. That was a beautiful NFT. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everybody's enjoying their NFTs that they've worked so hard to get. That was absolutely massive, guys. All right, so since we got some people in here, let's get started, guys. I'm still a little upset, man. I wanted my background back. Hold on, man. I want my background back. Let me try to see if I get my doggone background back, man. I'm not finna have no. Oh. Unfortunately, your browser does not support a virtual. I missed my background already, man. Shout out, thanks to the internet. But anyway, NFT. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, bro. You already know, man. I'll talk to you some more about it at the J, bro. You already know I got you, bro. I got you. So let's get into it, guys. Since I gotta put some stuff back in here, I need a shirt. I got you, Rob. I got you. Man, it's always something, right? The little bro, it's always something, y'all. So let's get to it. I got something important, guys. We are going to talk about, first and foremost, we got a couple of guests coming on later tonight. So please stick around. We got a nice little mini show today. All right, guys. But we talked about some things today, guys. A little bit of information. If you're in crypto and you're new, and you are new to just fees in general, it comes with the territory, guys. Fees come with the territory. I got a special 2-minute video that's going to talk about gas fees. But before we talk about gas fees, I'm going to talk about fees in general. Let me tell you this. Just like any taxes that you pay at your when you go to the store, you got to pay, $10.99. You got to pay that tax. Basically it's tax, guys. We can't get past it. We can't get away from it. There's no way around it. I'm telling you, there's no way around it. Now, there's ways to find cheaper gas, but you're going to be probably still spending more money trying to find cheaper gas ways. Right now, just I'm not financial advice, but you know, if you want to be in this space, if you want to be in crypto, if you want to make money, you're gonna have to sacrifice and completely take the mindset out of just fees in general. Fees are gonna be here, period. Whether you buy crypto, whether you sell it, whether you send it to somebody, you're gonna have to pay fees, guys. Okay? You're gonna have to pay fees. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole gist. You gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely no problem. Cordy Lee say, congratulations, bro. Hey, absolutely. I'm glad you like it, man. Let's go. So, guys, thanks for sending out the physical NFTs to me, bro. Hey, you're welcome, man. That was the company, man. That was the company that's working with this project. I'm just here to show you guys. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They did their thing. So I'm glad you guys like them. I think they're amazing. I think they're absolutely amazing. Fees. Fees, let's go. Okay, yes, fees, guys. Fees are here. Fees are here to stay, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, they're here to stay. They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere, guys. So here we go. Again, like I was saying, fees are going to stay here. Gas fees are going to stay here. If we're using the Ethereum network, guys, we're getting paid in Ethereum reflections, guys. We're going to have fees, period. I've learned now to just love the fees, because if I need to make a move, I got to get fees. Fees are going to stay here, guys. I don't know how many times I got to say that. Fees, look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That's Ethereum for you. Elite trading. There you go. Elite trading. I'm not going to say this. Read this comment, guys. I'm not going to say elite. It's elite for people like myself, or like anybody else, or like J Tro. If you're going to use Ethereum and you're going to use gas and you're trying to buy a brand new cryptocurrency, guys, you're going to have to pay gas fees. They're going to range from $20 to $500, $1,000. On a normal, they sit around $150. At this point, $150 is like $1.50 to me, because I take risk. You know, at the end of the day, a lot of you guys take risks. I'm going to take the risk. If I like a project, they're not on exchanges. They're not on, you know, we deal with a lot of DeFi projects, guys. DeFi, you know, when you get into these DeFi projects, you got to go to Uniswap. You got to go to your Dojo swaps. You got to go to your Shiba swaps. You know what I'm saying? All those places have these DeFi, you know, cryptocurrencies and anything else that's not on an actual exchange, centralized exchange. Centralized exchanges are going to be cheaper, but there's going to be different liquidity. There's different liquidity in Uniswap, and there's different liquidity in exchanges. Exchanges have their own liquidity pool, so it's different. So we'll get into that later. That's more information. I don't want to get into all that. We're going to strictly talk about fees at this very particular moment. Okay, guys, but I do have a video that I need to pop back up 1 second. So while I'm popping this back up, let's see. Fees equals reflections. That's right. Trusted and well-known platform is Ethereum network. ETH is Bitcoin better looking. Oh yeah, absolutely. You guys see this comment? Look at what J Tro's telling you guys. It's absolutely that's true. Let me bring up this video, guys, that we all need to see. Guys, it's 2 minutes. Bear with me. It's 2 minutes, but it's important. This is important for people that do not know about gas fees and how it works and what it's used for, because cryptocurrency is evolving. Again, it's about 5% of people in the entire world of crypto. Guys, it's moving. People are growing. Cryptocurrency is growing. The more people get in here, the more that they're going to have to continue to hear about what we're talking about right now, about gas fees, about fees in general. But we're going to get into the gas fees right now. Let me find this video. Let's see. Where did you go? There you go. There it is. All right, guys. So before we press this video, 2-minute video, bear with me. You guys have to see it. If you don't know about gas fees, if you don't know what they are about, if you don't know what they are used for, if you don't know what is needed for you to actually cash out, buy in, all these things you have to learn. You have to do your research, guys. It is extremely important in this space. Okay, do your research. All right. Do your research. Okay. So, just like you buy any type of cryptocurrency or any project that you are that you see that's fit, that you see that you've done your research on, that you want to jump into, you buy a particular project. Let's say you want to put $500 in there. it's not going to be $500, guys. I'm telling you right now. If you use anything like Uniswap or anything that's dealing with actual Gwei, which is the video is going to explain that, in gas fees, it won't be $500. Now, don't get discouraged because it won't be $500. It may, I mean, shoot, if the project is that great and it's a lot of people jumping into this project, that 500 might be $200. You might spend $300 in gas fees, but understand that you're taking a risk. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the risk, what comes with great risk comes with great reward, vice versa, whatever, however you want to say it. But you got to understand, if you you got to look at it like this. If you want to jump in a project like that, the gas fees are $300, and the project, you want to get in the project bad, just not financial advice, but I'm talking to myself now. I'm gonna do it. If I use $500 and it's $200 and the gas fee is $300, I'm doing it. That's just me. I'm speaking of what I would do, depending on the project, depending on the research that I've done on the project, and depends on how early I want to get in the project. You know what I'm saying? Because you can easily wait. You can wait. There's gas fees change every 5 seconds, every 2 seconds, or every second, or whatever, and it goes 24 hours. Though there's a chart that they have. There's a chart that they have out here online that you can find that can tell you the times that the gas fees are actually low, right? So, depending on what kind of project you want to get into, check that chart. It'll tell you. They got plenty of charts on YouTube that you guys can see. So, but let's real quick, let's get into it because we got some guests coming up shortly. Let's get into this quick 2-minute video, guys. It's 2 minutes. People's attention span is crazy. So just it's 2 minutes, guys. You stay your behinds here, all right? Stay your bloods here, all right? We're about to watch this 2-minute video right now, all right? Let's go. It's going to teach you about gas right now and what Ethereum is. Let's go.
Before we learn about gas, we need to understand Ethereum. Ethereum is software that performs simple computations. Those simple computations, however, happen simultaneously on a swarm of computers called nodes. While anyone can be a node, a special group of them, called miners, work the hardest. They protect the network from attack and prioritize computations. Without them, there is no Ethereum, so to keep them around, they need to be paid. Before we can pay miners, we need to understand the work Ethereum does. This measurement is called a gas unit. Gas units are ascribed to the smallest types of work. Making a trade, for example, could involve checking your token balance, sending tokens, and then subtracting from your balance. Ethereum can only compute a limited number of gas units at any given time. This is why miners need to pace the stream of requests that are being sent. Without this, the network could be overloaded through heavy usage or spammers. To pick what gets done first, miners rely on the gas price and the gas limit. A gas unit measures the work being done, but it doesn't have a monetary value. To pay miners, tiny denominations of ETH, nicknamed Gwei, are attached to each unit. This is the gas price. The gas price is like a bribe used to jump to the front of the line. When lots of people are using Ethereum, you can pay miners more to do your work first. If you set your price to 0, you'll be stuck at the back. However, price isn't the only factor. A miner also needs to know how much work you're asking for. The gas limit is your guess at the total amount of work you're requesting. This isn't easy, so many apps set the limit for you. If your limit is too low, your work won't be finished when you hit it. Your transaction will fail, and you'll lose ETH. If your work finishes before the limit, you get back the ETH that wasn't used. The gas limit protects you from spending unlimited ETH by guaranteeing a stopping point on your work. Just make sure it's set properly to prevent problems. Gas is what makes Ethereum function. It safeguards the network from overload and incentivizes people to keep Ethereum running. By separating ETH from gas, transaction costs are less influenced by changes in the price of ETH, keeping transactions from being too expensive. Just remember, your gas price is how much you pay per gas unit, and the limit is how much work you're requesting.
All right, guys. Give me some comments. Let me know what y'all thought. I can send it in the Telegram later if you guys want to see it again. I hope that made some sense. Ethereum is so massive, it's so important, and we're going to be using this for the rest of our lives. That's my opinion. I feel that we will be using Ethereum for the rest of our lives. kids, generations from generations, guys. It is extremely important that you understand Ethereum very carefully, guys. It's going to be massive. All right. It's going to be massive, guys. So knowledge, sir, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, especially in this space, guys. I don't know everything, but I am trying to know everything. I am trying to know everything about cryptocurrency because it is the new way of life when it comes to financial freedom. Financial freedom, guys. Please understand that. Cryptocurrency is the new financial freedom. I'm telling you right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, absolutely. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for, guys. Again, I will send that clip in the Telegram for everybody that does not know about gas fees or how it functions, how we need it in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, but there's more. I forgot, guys. B2 is coming. B2, guys, is coming in the summer. This is what was said. If you guys check some stuff, check Telegram or check information, there's a lot of crypto information out on YouTube. B2 is supposed to be coming for Ethereum. What B2 means is in short terms, simple. Gas fees will be cheaper, period. B2, that's Ethereum is working on a solution. B2 is the solution for Ethereum having cheaper gas fees. I have no idea how cheap they are, but of course, anything's better than $100 every transaction, right? Not going to say every transaction. Buying in and selling, you know what I'm saying? Anything's better than $100 and up. So we'll take whatever. I'll take whatever B2 is coming up with. I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? But you guys, that's a little bit of information, guys. We can talk about a lot of stuff right now. You know, like I said, we do got some guests coming in. You got some guests coming in a bit, but guys, what else do you guys want to, talk about as far as information? Like gas, again, gas is here to stay. I'm sorry. Gas is here to stay, people. That's what it is. But, I got something to talk about. So I was in the Telegram as usual. I'm in there like freaking 24 hours a day. I was talking to a couple of the community members in there, and we were talking about, of course, this project, right? What we got? I love reading stuff. Will scale and be able to do much more transactions per second, so routers won't be as clogged, which will help with fees and speed. J-Tro said it. The man J-Tro said it best. Guys, gas fees, all that stuff will be, it's like congested right now. Ethereum is kind of slow. It's not slower than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's slow. It's real slow. But Ethereum is slow as well. That's why you got your Cardanos, you got your Zilicas that does scaling. You have Solana, you have all these other projects that are trying to outdo Ethereum. They've gotten close, but Ethereum is Ethereum, right? Ethereum pretty much birthed these other projects that's on the ERC20, right? But Ethereum is working on becoming, not the tortoise, but the hare now. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to become a faster network. Like J-Tro said, it's the scaling. Guys, Zilica scaling, trying to break up these things, break up these blockchains in small little increments, and then disperse them out and get the transactions as fast as possible. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's for. Look at like routers and stuff, like all the network. If you look at the video again, the network, why it shows all the blocks, everything has a transaction. Your transactions have a transaction. My transaction has a transaction. We're all clicking it at the same time. It's just a lot of speed. And we want Ethereum to catch up with our transactions so it can be seconds instead of 2 minutes or 5 minutes. I don't really trip about 5 minutes. I'd rather have 5 minutes than 30 minutes. And I'm not trying to talk about Bitcoin because I love Bitcoin, but I'm just saying, the transactions need to be there. I want my transactions there. If I got somebody in China that I want to send some money to, I don't want them waiting for 30 minutes to, they need to catch a cab or something. Hey, the cab accept Bitcoin. All right, the cab waiting for 30 minutes. He gonna drive off on you if he can't get his money because you got to wait 30 minutes for the transactions, right? I don't want that. So that's exactly what the transactions and all that stuff and the clogging. That's what B2 is doing. B2 is going to be massive, guys. I'm telling you. What we got here? Whales want our bags. That's right. Whales want our bags. right. It's very congested, so fees are high. If you want to make transactions, that's right. That's right. That is right. Solo is having many problems right now. Yeah. So is that Solana? Is that what it is? It's having many problems right now. However, it works very well with for what it is, but it's still testing phase. Yes, that's right. I think you're talking about Solana. That's what it looked like. But yeah, what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, guys. So I did say I had another thing that I want to talk about. So again, we were talking about this project, of course, and yeah, that's right. That's right. I was looking at it crazy. Solana. Yeah, Solana's a great project, guys. Anyway, so what I want to discuss was some more information about people that don't understand when you're trying to okay, I'm gonna see if I can break it down a little bit better than what I was thinking about it. So if you guys need to understand when so when you're trying, like, if you have a job, you're working at a job, you get a paycheck, right? If you do your job well, right? If you do your job well, or if you do your job well for months to a year, however your job works, you get a bonus, right? You get your job pays you a bonus, or you get some type of reward for some type of payment reward for your job well done, right? So what this project is doing, what this particular crypto project is doing, is pretty much rewarding yourself, right? You're pretty much rewarding yourself with a bonus in reflections. The reflections, the 5% Ethereum reflections is a bonus. Imagine you getting a bonus every day, 500 to $1,000 a day. I'm just, this is future references. That's going to happen, not financial advice. This is what can happen if you have 5% Ethereum reflections. We were talking about this and our guest just popped up, by the way, and I'm going to bring him in 1 second. But if you guys think about what I'm trying to say here, if you have 5%, if we have 5% Ethereum reflections in this project, right? You're getting a paycheck and you're getting a bonus. Imagine getting a bonus every single day in reflections that you can use on an everyday basis without touching your bag. This project is doing that. You know, I love having a bonus on top of my paycheck. My paycheck is the rising sun. The bonus is the Ethereum reflections, right? So if you got a big bag of rising sun, that reflection, those reflections popping up to $200, $300, $400 a day, that's your bonus. That if you get $500 a day, that's like almost $20,000 a month, right? On top of that, you get another bonus. You know what I'm saying? The other bonus is the NFTs, the 10% that they will be implementing soon on the website. Guys, think about that before you start. You know, again, you do what you want to do. I'm talking to myself. I think about that every day before I think about selling something that's going to be making me passive income. I want passive income. I don't want to sell my bag. I do not want to sell my bag, period. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about the staking your NFTs, and you earn 10% rewards in Sun, adding to Sun and gain more for Ethereum. There you go. That's the other bonus. Bonus after bonus after bonus. I get paid, then I get a bonus. I get paid, guys. It's a never-ending bonus. I mean, like, seriously, it's a never-ending bonus, guys. Let's bring our special guest in today, guys. Y'all know who this man is. One of the most electrifying speakers in all of cryptocurrency. Let's get my boy in, Rich Boss, baby. Let's go, man. How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm good, man. How are you, man?
Oh, man, I'm doing fantastic, man. Just thinking about this 5% Ethereum reflections, you know. That's you know me. I feel I'm the reflection guru around here, man.
Oh, you and me both, bro. Telling you and me both. That's the best thing ever,
man. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here to talk to the people, man. We just doing some information, some you know, just some additional information about gas fees and why people so upset about gas fees. Gas fees gonna be here to stay. But you know, whatever you want to talk about, brother, I'm glad you're here for showing up, man. This is gonna be a great night. We got the best man here to do it, to talk, give you that information, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, get your coffee ready, sit back and kick your feet up because it's about to get crazy. I'm telling you, it's about to go down. Let's go.
All right, man. You were talking about gas fees. So with gas fees, man, you got to remember where Ethereum came from, man. Ethereum, especially when Ethereum started, man, you got to remember how long it's been out. Uh, and it's geared towards big investors, man. So, it was charging people one flat fee to move X amount of money, no matter where they wanted to move. So you got to remember, Ethereum just really started opening up to the retail investors uh, a few years ago. So it's like, so a few years ago. So so like I said, with it being the number, still being number two, still being the one of the big contenders, it's going to take time. Ethereum is a network, it's a blockchain itself that they're working on a lot. And the CEO of Ethereum, man, he's very smart, and the way that he operates, it's on a whole different level. He's thinking like 5, 6 steps ahead, like playing chess. And it's just like I just gotta admire that, because it's like I know everybody wants 2.0 to come out. Everybody wants 2.0 to come out. But you gotta remember, Ethereum is just not partnering with just the regular investors. They got big partnerships with institutions. They got big partnership with bank. So before you think about anything, man, think about when think about, how crypto is implemented and what network they use. Think about the smart contract side. Think about when you about to get a card with either Coinbase or any other exchange, and they offer you a bank card. Think about the partnership that has to get involved just all together. Think about the exchange too, man. That's another massive one. The different exchange that's only utilizing Ethereum. So like I said, man, that's where the partnerships is, man. So the gas fees, yes, I know it sucks, but like I
Yeah.
said, man, that's why you find gems. You spend the money, like you got to spend money to make money, right? But you got to spend money the right way and a smart way, and you got to make sure before you buy anything. And Warren Buffett says it best, man. Before you buy anything like that, man, you got to understand how you're going to make money from it. And you got
Right.
to understand, is it worth buying, or how many times are you willing to buy to get to
Absolutely.
where, you can make a substantial amount of income to make that money back?
Right.
One of the, most of the great, like people that's rich right now, like I'm talking about like millionaires and billionaires, they made money off of debt. They made money off of taking a chance, but some of them took calculated risks. Some of them did not. But at the end of the day, they still made money, especially when you started with like nothing, unless you're one of the Rothschilds, uh, and you got X amount in the bank account and you can go out there and start whatever business. Other than that, you starting from scratch. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? And sometimes it
Right.
don't take a lot, man. It's all just actually coming up with a strategy and understanding what you got, understanding the value. And it's just like, sometimes it takes, a combination of, patience, understanding like, you want to set yourself free, and understanding like, hey, I need a plan. I need to focus on how can I get myself out of the situation. You see, a lot of times, man, when people think about stuff, man, they think about short term, right? And they
Right.
think about right now. They want to get out of their situation right now. And it's just like, sometimes our situation is there to actually humble us, man. Our situation is there to get us to think straight, think on a different level versus where we at right now. Because just imagine if life was so easy and you can just be like, okay, well, uh, I can wake up today or wake up tomorrow and I just got all this money.
Right.
You will know what to do with yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's why, life hits us with certain situation to make us evolve. That's how human nature is designed. That's how humans are designed all together. We're designed to evolve, based on what we're faced with. And, one of the biggest thing, one of our biggest evolution, especially is in the financial sector.
Right.
If you can master that in itself and set yourself free, then you're in a whole different ball game. You know, that's why the rich is the 1%. You know what I mean? And they always going to
Right.
stay the 1%. It's
Yep.
because they've understand it and they've set themselves free. They've set themselves from bondage. And that's all it is. Like this, the way the world is designed to keep us in bondage, right? But then you got the
Right.
1%. that was able, like the world system, I should say, you know, no matter what country you're from or whatever, the world system is designed to keep us in bondage, keep you in a thinking a certain way. But then you got the 1% that was like, you know what? I don't want to live like that no more. I need to
Right.
set myself free. And they did it, you know. It took them hard work, sweat, blood, and tear, and they set themselves free, man. And that's what a lot of people need to start thinking about today. How can I set myself free? Setting an actual time horizon, setting an actual goal. Like the time off, you coming to work and you working like, from your 18 years old to your 60. That stuff is over with, man. That stuff is over with. I was listening to
Ain't gonna
Mark
be able to
Cuban.
do it. Absolutely.
Exactly. I was listening to Mark Cuban this weekend, and he was talking about that. The life, the legacy, having a career and stuff. That stuff is over. That stuff is over with, man. And it's just like you have to understand what you got. You have to understand, like, are you going to be like everybody else, or what do you want to be different? You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because you start
Absolutely.
working, like at the end of the day, man, they got you so caught up. Society got up to the point where it's just like they program us to pretty much start working from the age of 18. Why do you think they start making like 18 the age limit where you can do a lot of stuff, right?
Yes. You're right.
They do that for that reason, because that's how they start you off young. They want to instill in you, to look like, hey, this is all you're capable of. But
Right.
every human being is capable of much more. You just got to find what you got to find your niche, and you got to find what works for you, and just go above and beyond. It's all about pushing past your limit. Like when you feel like you hit like a brick wall and you're like, man, I feel like I can't go. That's when you say, you know what? It's time to go past that brick wall. It's time to break that brick wall. It's time to push past my limit. Let me see what I'm really capable of. And once you figure that out, then you go past it. That's how we're designed. Don't ever let nothing in life, force you to stop, or, you hit rock, even going rock bottom, always climb out, no matter if your grave gets too deep, you always climb out that grave. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
understand that, and, like a lot of people just going to be better off. And it's just like, it doesn't take, everybody talks about financial literacy, right?
Right.
And people charge people just to understand how the system works. The people that figure it out, by all means, God bless you. But it's
Right.
always sometime you got to help somebody. It's always time you got to go ahead and, lend an extended hand to somebody else, you know. And it's just like, you know, you got to understand, everybody's trying to make money. But at the same time, you got to know when to give back, because somebody give to you at some point. And that's why
Right.
I try to instill in everybody. And that's why I came out and give free knowledge, because it's like somebody gave to me at some point. I didn't sit up
Yeah.
there and make everything, figure out everything on my own. Somebody sat me down, give me some ideas, and I took it. And I said, like, at the end of the day, man, that's how research is. The
Yeah.
biggest thing I said that we have all in our society today, we have all the resources. The problem is nobody wants to use it. Everybody's trying to figure out how to make a quick buck, right?
Right.
Sometimes you just gotta, sit back, do some reading, do some research, understand. And I'm gonna tell anybody that's trying to be financially free, no matter what sector you're trying to go in, if you're trying to go into stocks, crypto, or real estate, right? It takes time. These
Yeah.
stuff takes time, and you got to learn how to master your craft. You know what I mean? Don't be a jack of all trades, you know, and then a master of nothing.
Right.
Master
Wow.
something,
Wow.
grow in something, increase your knowledge in something, right? Use that, whatever you increase in knowledge in, to make you money. And this is what I'm talking about, right? So for me, I'm gonna use myself example. I use stocks, right? I started with stocks, and I understood how stocks work. I understood, options trading and dividend investing. And once I master how the market works, I use that to diversify, because I was like, okay, this is a challenge. This is something I accomplished, right? This is something that I know how it works. This is something I can do on a day-to-day basis. Or I can say, hey, I can go in the market, no matter if the market is up or down, and I can go,
Right.
put a couple options in, option trading, and still make money. But the thing is,
Wow.
I know I didn't want to keep doing that forever. You see what I'm saying? I wanted to make
Yeah.
passive income, and I wanted to move on to something else.
That's right.
So,
Wow.
I opened up the gateway to crypto and real estate. you know. And now, like, I started with real estate, and I started figuring out how real estate works and how, how it all works together and how to be successful at real estate, because I do two sides of real estate. I do digital real estate and I do physical real estate.
Uh-huh.
Don't get me wrong, I haven't mastered real estate, no, because I'm sure there's more. I'm putting it out there, guys. I'm not like I'm not no, specialist or anything, but I learned enough information that I need to carry myself.
Yeah.
I figure out strategies and what works best for me. And then I moved on to crypto, and it's just like that's how I build myself. I learned what I need to know and I moved on again. And once I figure out it start building me income and I can set my income up, then I move on to something else. And some people should start thinking about it. We should start strategizing on uh our lives, certain things we do in life, because at the end of the day, man, life is like chess, man.
Yeah.
The wrong move you make can cost you. And I tell people
Man.
every decision you make in life is
Wow.
literally every decision you make in life has a good effect or has a bad effect, you know? And a decision that you make right now may not affect you right now, but you might
Yeah.
affect you 5 to 10 years down the line. And that's why I say
Man.
you have to understand the risk that you're taking, understand
Right.
the decision, the cost is going to pay. And you are able to pay the piper when at the end of the day. Because if you can't pay the piper, man, it's going to
Mm,
bite you. And that's when
mm.
that's why people go broke. That's why people hit rock bottom, because everybody make decision for short term. Everybody makes short term decision for 6 months to a year, the average human. Nobody thinks, beyond 5 years. And that's the problem we have to today's society. And it's
You
not,
think
it's not
people
the
are scared?
individual's fault.
You think
It's
people are
that
scared to make those decisions?
it's not that people are scared. Life has taught us, society has taught us to live in the moment.
Yeah.
Society has taught us not to plan for the future. And I'm gonna give you an example, right? When you go to school, they tell you focus on school. Nobody, when you go to college, they tell you focus on college. You go to college for 4 years, but they never prompt that you're not guaranteed a job after you get out of college. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? At that moment, they tell you this is what you need to focus on. Right after high school, they tell you need to focus on going to school because automatically they think you're going to with you having a degree, you're going to get an awesome job. It's the
Right.
same thing. Even with people, in their 20s. In their 20s, people not thinking about what they have coming up in their 30s. Because if
Right.
that's what's
Ooh.
the case, a lot of people in their 20s will be millionaires. A lot of people will
Yeah.
be retiring in their 30s. Tell me
1,000.
anybody in your I'm saying like anybody right now, I can tell you nobody in my family is retiring in their 30s. I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to be the first person in my family to be retired in my 30s and never have to work again. Actually, with my current job, I can retire at the age of 38 and never have to work again. You
Wow.
see what I'm saying? That's if I want to
Wow.
stay in my current job. Or am I going to stay in my current job? No. I'm going to retire
Facts.
way before that, you know?
Right.
And I must use that time to spend with my family because that's what I said. It's not the individual's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's society, because the way society was designed was to keep you in bondage, to keep everybody in bondage and to stunt your growth. Society is
Mm.
designed to hold you back. And if you let society hold you back, then that's your fault. You see what I'm saying?
Whew.
Then you gotta
Yeah.
worry about like, hey, I need to set myself free. I need to go past my limits. I need to push past. I need to be like the 1%. And it's not that hard, man. You need to figure out what you need to like I said, man, it goes back to figure out what's your style, you know, and understanding what's your niche. There's a lot of great 1%ers out there and they did it somehow, right? You just need to research on how they did it. And I'm talking
Right.
about, for example, I research how Cathy Woods, Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio,
Mm.
Mark Cuban, Kevin
Big
O'Leary.
time.
I reach out, I research on how they did it, and I took a little piece of each of their styles, and plus I add my own sauce. Think about it like baking a cake or something, you know, or you have all these different ingredients and you put it together, and then it brings out something beautiful, a cake. It's the same thing I did, and then I put it to work. you know.
Mm.
Now, don't get me wrong, there were some failures, but
Yeah.
I didn't let that stop me. I keep going because I see how it works. I keep pushing past my limit. And
Right.
once I did, it starts setting me free. And now
Man.
it's just like right now, my life is on cruise control. I just got to make in 3 years, I'll be done. I tell you guys that all the time. In 3 years, I'll be done.
Let's go.
I'm on cruise control right now. I don't have to
Wow.
do anything because I already done build a stock portfolio, I build a crypto portfolio, and I build a real estate portfolio. And right now they do what they're supposed to do by making money. And now I just got to sit back and make sure, hey, they go to work while I'm chilling. And
Yes.
if they're not making me money, then hey, I got to replace you. I got to do something. For example, today, I just removed an ETF from my portfolio because its performance been declining for a minute, and then I replaced it with somebody else that was going to give me monthly income and give me consistent growth.
Wow.
Because you understand, like in my stock portfolio right now, I got growth mixed with value, and value companies right now in the stock market are been coming up massively. The growth era is kind of going away.
Right.
Companies, the growth sector is kind of died down a little because it's had a good in the last 10 years, the growth sector had a good run. So now value is coming back, and I'm talking about, and that's what I did. So I focused on an ETF, that gives me a little bit of growth, and at the same time gives me, value. And that's what I put it in my portfolio because another one was underperforming. It cut its dividend and stuff like that. And I'm like,
Right.
no, if I don't replace it, it's just gonna hold my portfolio back. Like
Right.
I said, my portfolio is designed to protect against inflation, right? And it's designed to always give me a consistent raise in the market.
Right.
And that's all I care about. Because how my stock portfolio is designed is when I decide to be done in 3 years, no matter what, I'm gonna consistently get dividend raise, right? Right.
Right.
Um, it's just gonna, and I'm establish a cash flow because my stock portfolio, it's made to establish strictly cash flow, right?
Wow.
And keep,
Wow.
raising as time goes on. Another thing people don't take into consideration, right? Uh, and everybody talks about retirement accounts. Like they talk about retirement accounts. But like I said, man, this is my take on retirement accounts. I prefer you do it yourself, right? I'm not gonna
Wow.
trust somebody else with my future. You're supposed to control your destiny. I don't understand why people would risk trusting somebody else to control their destiny. And this is what I'm saying. A lot of people don't know the federal government, when you do a retirement account, especially with the federal government, the United States government, and let's say the balance sheet debt gets too high, the first thing they can take is your retirement. They have
Wow.
to pay it back. They have to pay it back. Don't get me wrong, but they don't give us time limit to when they could pay it back. There's no time
Wow.
limit. So you can be. What if you're 60 years old? You got 5 years to retire. The federal government just took your retirement account. You just turned 65, and they still haven't paid you back. And then you can't retire because you have to keep working until the federal government decides to pay you back. What if they never pay you back in your lifetime and you passed away?
Wow. That's
Yeah, that money
insane.
might go to your family, but come on, man, that's not right. Like, and then
Wow.
I'm telling you, like, retirement accounts is designed to have you work until you die. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Because anyhow you put it, because retirement account don't protect you against inflation. If you can get a retirement account where you can max it, not just max it out. I'm talking where you can put any amount of money, right? Then I'll tell you, then that's good. Everybody only gets retirement account because they worry about the taxes. You
Mm.
see what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and like I tell people, man, people need to look up this movement. This movement is called FIRE. It's called Financial Independence Retire Early, right? You can
Wow.
go look up that movement, right? And you're going to see a whole group of people on that movement. And I'm going to give you an example. So when I started a stock portfolio, I think of me in my stock portfolio. I talk about it a lot because I love it, right? I can continue to put my first year and started investing. I was putting $2,000 a month, right? And then I kept upping it every year. Now I'm able to put anywhere from 7 to 8 grand a month. Keep putting in my stock portfolio. The thing is, there's no cap. There's no cap. I can keep going. My goal come next year, I'm gonna start putting about 10 grand in my portfolio, right?
Wow.
Granted, my portfolio is already massive, right? It's massive, but I keep rolling that. I don't take the dividends that I get from my stock portfolio. But remember, I told you my time horizon is 3 years. So, like I said, I want to get my portfolio to a point where it's like my portfolio get to like $6 million, so it can generate. If my portfolio gets to $6 million, it can generate me a certain amount of income monthly, I never have to worry about it. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to get my stock portfolio generating me anywhere from 15 to 25K a month.
Ooh.
And that's the first, I'm telling you, this is the first year I decided to stop work. Every year after that, I got to get a raise. And that's why I pick certain dividend stocks and certain dividend ETF that pays me consistently, that can keep that cash flow coming no matter what and protect me against inflation.
Wow.
And that's what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, you need to get a continuous pay raise. Because if not, you're gonna shoot yourself in the foot. The thing is
this how
that's
this project is doing as well?
exactly same thing with
Wow.
same, and I'm gonna get to that because same thing with any, and that's why I invest into crypto, because
Let's
crypto gonna be the
go.
future. Crypto is the future. I don't care what nobody says.
Let's
The
go.
CEO of Ford said that 70 years ago the world was going to move to a one world currency, and that's cryptocurrency. You
Let's
know, he didn't
go.
say it was crypto, but he said the world was going to move to a one world currency.
Yeah.
And that's the CEO of Ford 70 years ago, or 71 years ago. And it's just like, you got to remember, guys, like, you know, the US dollar, it's not backed by nothing. So if anybody start talking stuff about crypto and they were like crypto this, crypto that, just tune them out, because they don't know. It's all about innovation. In life, we have to learn to adapt, to be versatile and able to adapt to certain situations. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? And not only that, you also got to remember, Cathy Wood said it best. You got to understand there's always going to be market disruption, you know, and innovation. Innovation, market disruption is one of the biggest things, right? And it's done it's done every generation. Every generation has a new type, has a way they're going to disrupt the market. You don't want to be that individual that's like a dinosaur, because what happened to the dinosaur? They got killed out. They didn't survive, you know. And cryptocurrency is here to stay. It's not going nowhere. I'm being honest with you. And with cryptocurrency only being roughly $2 trillion market cap, it still got a way to go to $100 trillion. And just like I said, you know, like people, the thing is with people right now, the wrong thing people are worrying about in cryptocurrency right now is how to get rich quick. You know, they're focusing on projects, how to give them 100x, you know, 1,000x in a short space of time. Whether people could be focusing on building a portfolio in crypto, you know, picking a certain amount of cryptocurrencies to add to your portfolio and just keep investing. You should be able to pick anywhere from 10 to 20 cryptocurrency and turn it into an actual portfolio and sticking with it. You know, like I'm saying, like just picking like projects that like, and this is how you do it. You pick projects that's going to give you capital appreciation, and then you pick projects that's going to give you dividends. That's how you focus on it. And like, for example, a project like ours, like Sunrising, you know, it gives us, dividends. Like I told you, it is better than the stock market in every way. You know, the CEO has understood taking the information that he's seen from the stock market in itself, and, bring it over into the crypto space. The thing is, in the stock market, when it comes to stocks, a company has to choose to pay you dividends. There's companies in the stock market that doesn't pay dividends, right? And that's now with our project, it's paid based on transaction. You get a 5% yield. There's stocks that's only giving you like 3 to 4% yield, or 2% yield. You see what I'm saying? My whole stock
5%.
portfolio only generates me. My whole stock portfolio gives me what 5% yield. It's the same thing like this project gives me the same 5%.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? And it's just like people don't understand. You got to remember, like you also get a capital appreciation because you're getting your reflection in Ethereum. Ethereum still has a lot of room to grow. Don't be surprised in the next 10 to 15 years, Ethereum has a market cap of 100K. You see what I'm saying? That's why I tell you, you got to pick the right set of cryptocurrency and add it to your portfolio. And right now, with Ethereum only being $3,000 a share, like if you missed out on it, that's not bad. That's not bad right now. But this project with the room that it has to grow, that's not bad. Just imagine you pick our project, Ethereum, BNB, your Solana, your Cardano, and a couple other projects. This is not financial advice. I'm just giving an example, right? Let's say you pick all those projects and you put it in your portfolio, and no matter where the price is at, you keep dollar cost averaging or you keep investing in it, right? in 20, not even 20 years, in 5 to 10 years, you're gonna be set because at some point they're gonna blow up. The thing is, a lot of people don't understand is the cryptocurrency, we in its growth phase, right? It's in a growth phase and it's in an establishment phase, meaning that, with it being only certain amount less than 20 years old, it has a lot of potential. It has a lot of room to grow. And I tell you, like, it's going to be big. If I tell you the stock market, uh, market cap as a whole is 100 trillion, and we only at 2 trillion, what does that tell you? The U.S. stock market is about what, 25 trillion to 27 trillion dollars.
That's correct. That's
You
correct.
see what I'm saying? So, like, I'm
Yes.
saying that should in your mind should show you how far crypto has to go. The stock market has what, over 100 something thousand stocks or something like that, or even
That's
more than
correct.
that. And the crypto market is just like 17,000 stocks,
That's right.
17,000 crypto.
Yep.
So what does that tell you? There's still more innovation to come. There's still like everything to come. The thing is, cryptocurrency is doing it fast because look at how DeFi came out, right?
Right.
In a short space of time. Then you have NFTs, play to earn,
Yes.
play to educate. Now you have
Yes.
the metaverse. You have so much, and this is I'm talking months. This
Yes.
is not years. This is
Yes.
months.
Months.
It should tell you how much the crypto market still has room to grow. I'm still looking at in the next 5 years what's going to be next. What's going to be the next big thing in the crypto market, so I can diversify one, and I can jump on the bandwagon and adapt to it.
Wow.
And that's how much I'm talking about. Like I said, like this is big, man. And
Man.
people have to understand how to capitalize on their return.
Right.
Think
Right.
of this as us missing, think about your parents, think about 20 years ago, 30, 20, yeah, 20 years ago, the .com, the Amazon and your Tesla and those companies that was just starting off,
Right.
or even 40 years ago with like your IBM and stuff like that. Just imagine getting into those, and just imagine you getting into them 40 years ago or 20 years ago, you get into like Amazon, and just imagine you held on to it. So right now, you would have been a millionaire, a billionaire.
I know.
It's the same thing right now. We're this. That's why I said the market always give you a second chance. The market
Right.
is faithful, and that's why I refer to. For me, I love to say the market is faithful because it always give you a second chance. And this is our generation's second chance. So that's why I said instead of people focusing on, getting rich quick, focusing on building a portfolio. Sometimes, some people get lucky. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some people get lucky and they make it overnight. But then you got
Yes.
majority of the workers, you got to put in the work. Because I don't know about you, it took Jeff Bezos 20 years.
Wow.
It took Warren Buffett, what, a couple years before he gets to where he's at.
Wow.
Because you know what he did? He didn't depend on luck. Same as Jeff Bezos. They figure out their niche and they master their craft and they expand on their craft.
Wow.
Jeff Bezos should be a perfect example of for a lot of people that's living right now. And this is what I'm gonna say. And I'm talking about the business aspect, right? He started something that was related to a bookstore, and then when he realized that's where innovation came in. He branched out. You see what I'm saying? And now
Right.
Amazon is one of the biggest companies for retailers
On the
and how
planet,
he
people.
branched out. Exactly how he branched out. He buy, Whole Foods. He got in every sector of the market, and he built something massively. He was able to innovate and diversify at the same time, and now he's moving on to space.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out that's how far he's going on. So that means his vision, he's thinking beyond. He's thinking 20 years down the line. He's not living right now. He's thinking down the line. Same thing with Elon Musk. Elon Musk started off with vehicles, right? Now he got a solar company, then he got a space company, and then on top of that, his Tesla company is trying to implement cell phones, right? They're trying to implement something, the Neuralink system, make it easy for
What?
people to. I'm telling you, you don't understand. Like
Cell
he
phones?
started off with
What?
cars. You see, I'm giving you an example of billionaires that sit up there, they master their craft and what they're good at. And let's take it back. Elon Musk started with PayPal. You see what I'm saying? And then he mastered it, made millions of dollars off of it, used it to start something that he was passionate about, vehicle, creating stuff, right? And then he kept it going. He didn't stop right there at vehicles. He kept because he realized the vehicle industry, yes, he created electric cars, but he realized the vehicle industry at some point it was going to get saturated.
Right.
So he was already thinking 5 to 10 years down the line when all the other car companies was just living in the moment. He knew the car companies were going to come out with an electric vehicle, but he was
Right.
the first to do it, you know? And when he was the first to do it, while all the car companies just now start coming out with electric vehicle, he moved on to something else. With cell phone, he got in the cell phone market, he got into the space, and he got into, creating a chip that you can, you can think, whatever you think about it immediately assists you, something called Neuralink, even to help people that's disabled. That's going to be massive. So while everybody's playing catch up, he's already 5 years ahead.
Wow.
That's the key, is staying ahead of the game and
Chess
thinking
play.
about longevity. I'm
Chess
telling you,
play.
man. You got to stay ahead of the game. And that's what I'm doing with my portfolios. I'm not living in the
Wow.
moment. I'm telling you, I'm living 5 to 10 years down the line, but I'm still enjoying my life that I got here. I'm still not letting life pass me by. I'm still, spending time with my family, doing what I'm supposed to do, spending money when I need to spend money. But at the
Right.
end of the day, my long-term goal, I just got to get there. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? Like I tell
Right.
people, when you make a goal to yourself, right? Everybody want to make goals, but nobody want to hold themselves accountable to the goal. This is how you hold yourself accountable to your goal.
That is
You create,
strong. Ooh.
you know, you have to
That's
understand, you
strong.
hold yourself accountable. You have a 1 year goal. Think about a 1 year goal, a 3 year goal, and a 5 year goal, right?
Mm.
And at the halfway mark, you should be holding yourself, doing a performance review on yourself, right? And figure out where you at. And if you're not
Wow.
at when you're doing that review on yourself and you realize you're not where you at, then you put that pressure on yourself to get there, you know? Because I tell you, man, the thing with humans, man, when we get comfortable, we get lazy. And when we get lazy, we just think everything is good, right? You have to
Right.
put yourself in an uncomfortable situation to push past your limit. You can't be comfortable to push past your limit. You always try, if you're comfortable, you always stuff on that. But if you always, be uncomfortable and put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, you always going to stay hungry. You're going to stay greedy. You want more, more, and more, and more. You see what I'm saying? And once you reach that goal, set new goals. And that's what I talk about. You got your 1 year goal, your 3 year goal, and your 5 year goal. Because sometimes, like with life, man, you might knock out your goals faster than you believe. Because I told you it took me 20 years for me to become a millionaire. I thought it was going to take me 20 years for me to become a millionaire. I became a
Wow.
millionaire in a short space of time. And it even took me 20 years. Now I had to realize, now once I
Incredible.
become a millionaire, I was like, man, I gotta make new goals then. And I
Wow.
had to make new goals,
Incredible.
because like I said, if I go to stop,
Oh, I think we lost him. He'll come back in, guys. Oh,
you know what I'm
there he is.
saying? It's
Yeah.
going to cost you. And you don't want that stuff to cost you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to keep grinding. The grinding never stops. You see what I'm saying? At some point, yes, you're going to have to stop, but you should want to stop on your terms. You know, I say to myself, like, you always want to keep yourself going. You always want to keep going,
Wow.
because life never stops, you know, and you
Right.
always want to stay up to date. For example, you don't believe me? Everybody wonder why, right?
Right.
Check these billionaires out. There's all these billionaires in the world, right? Why these billionaires still work, right? They could do anything they want to do, but they still work. You know why?
Right.
One, it's a good tax incentive, tax write
Mm.
off. I'm gonna be honest with you. Two, they work because they know that there's more money to be made. You know,
Mm.
they know that if they stop, somebody else gonna come past them.
Mm.
Think about it. Think about Mark Cuban. Look at the sectors he got into. He knew nothing about technology, but he got into technology, mastered it. Then he got into startups. Now he's heavily into crypto. Think about Jeff Bezos. He got, I think he got bored from Amazon and he moved on to space. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at Elon Musk. Elon Musk did the same thing. You see what I'm saying? These
Yes.
guys
Yes.
don't stop. Think
Wow.
about it. The
Hard
Kardashians.
work.
Look
Don't
at how the
stop.
Kardashians operate. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
They
Right.
accomplish
Wow.
one thing, they move on to the next.
Mm.
They don't have
They
to.
keep it
They're
going.
billionaires. They're millionaires. They can do whatever they want, but
Yeah.
they still
Right.
work. What does that say to you? That means the grind never stops. Same thing with Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is in his 90s. He's in his 90s, and he's
Wow.
still working. He still runs
Wow.
a company. I think he's coming close to retirement to pass the reins on to somebody. But
Yeah.
he worked all the way up to his 90s.
Whew.
But you got to remember, you can't just stop, because when you stop, you got to remember, especially when you put your body, you know. And I tell people, like, when you work, you know, it's something that, it's not only good for your mind, but it's good for your body,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what a lot of people are able to work until they 60, 70, 80, is because your body gets so used to working. And when you
Mm.
go to stop, if you just go to stop that, that's how a lot of people be dying within a short space of time, because you can't be working for years and then just want to stop. It don't work like that. You won't make it.
Right.
You
Right.
gotta do. The body's designed to keep going. The human body is always designed to keep going, and you got to keep. Even if you stop working, you got to
Yeah.
keep. You got to do other activities that's going to keep your mind stimulated, and that's
Right.
going to keep you going. And that's how you grow. That's called growth right there. That's called going past your limit, because you
Mm.
accomplished something.
Wow.
Take on a new task. Do something uncomfortable. Do something that makes you uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Right. Wow. Absolutely. Wow. That's incredible. Wow. Oh my gosh. Do something that, man, that those words hit. Those words hit, man. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
man,
I've been, yeah.
I tell you, man, you just gotta. That's one thing I've learned, man. I've learned what makes us human. I'm
Mm.
granted, I understand human psychology, and I don't have a psychology degree, right?
Right.
And it's just like I said, man. Like for me, my goals are different, and it's just like another thing I tell people too. You got to learn how to prioritize, right? You got to learn how to prioritize, because that's like you can create strategy and all day, but if you don't prioritize right or prioritize correctly, you're
Mhm.
gonna be just wasting time. Then your
Mm.
plan is gonna be null and void. And I'm gonna give you an example, right? And this is just for me, right? Everybody goals are different. Everybody things are different. So for me, I went to college, right? And I dropped out of college because
Mm.
to me, I thought for me, I'm not a school guy. So for me, I thought college was a waste of time.
Yes.
And they try to get me to take out student loans and stuff like that. That wasn't making sense to me.
Right.
That's how I wasn't financially literate, but no matter how I grew up in life, there's always a catch. And,
Mm.
you know, them wanted to give me money with no collateral, nothing. My mom always told me nothing in life comes free. It's always
Right.
comes at a cost. So I
Absolutely.
never did. So I dropped out of college. And I knew if I dropped out of college, I got to do something. Right. So I went and got a job. Right. And I work and I work. And you know what I said to myself? I got to prioritize. I got to set myself up for the future, you know, because I know when the time comes to retire, I'm not trying to work. I was trying to be done in my 30s, right?
Mm.
But I also wanted, and I was content with that because I got a job. I had the job that, and the job wasn't too bad, you know, and I'm working, and I'm getting a paycheck every 2 weeks. I'm enjoying. I have great benefits, all that. I was traveling, enjoying life. But then I said at one point, I said to myself, you know, I'm dependent on somebody to control my future. I need to take
Mm.
charge of my future. I need to take
Wow.
control. I need to take that back from somebody else. And I said, this is not going to be enough. And then I
Wow.
thought about it and I thought about inflation, how stuff is getting expensive time and time again. And I thought about that. And I'm like, my job is not going to help. My job was not good. It's not going to help cater for inflation or even when I do retire in retirement check, you
Mm.
know? So I
Wow.
said to myself, I got to build myself up. I got to focus on me. I got to focus on something that's going to be effective to me. And that's why I got into the stock market, you know,
Man.
and it's just me figuring out how these billionaires did it.
Man, imagine
That
us having
research.
that same mindset you had. We, in our 20s. I'm 35, and I've already talked to a lot of people in the community in the Telegram about my 5-year plan. Could very well be 2 years or 1 year, but I got to keep it at 5 years because I don't want to slow down. Or, if my goal is reached in 5, that means I need to set another goal to do, like you said, to keep going. You know, if I'm gonna say this, I've never had 6 figures in my life, but I'm sure getting close to it, right? And I want to know how to keep that, and I want to make sure that my mindset is right to keep that type of portfolio income, financial stability for the for generations. Like that's what's wrong with a lot of us now, that we haven't been taught that kind of stuff in school. You know, we look at things in a smaller picture. Some people, I'm talking to myself mostly, that I used to look at things in a smaller perspective. Now, now that I'm in my 30s, it's like things have changed. You got kids, you're trying to make it. You're trying to figure out, yeah, it's great to have this job, but what anything could go wrong. Anything could happen. You can hurt yourself. Something can go wrong in this life. Life is not easy. So anything can happen. So I'm always now, my mindset is now looking into the future, like you said, looking 5 to 10 years in the future, knowing what's the plan, knowing what you got to move, what's the next move in 2 years, what's the next move? You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it now. And I think that if we all were in that, like if I was like if I had this mindset that I had in the 20s, of course I would be just like Jeff Bezos, all those guys, rich millionaires. You know what I'm saying? So you hit it on the nail.
Yeah, man. I said, well, like I told you, man. I told you because I became a millionaire in my 20s, and I'm sustaining that. The thing is, I had to sustain that level. I have to sustain it. The biggest thing is like anybody can become a millionaire if you know what you're doing and you put the right plan in place and you execute. You can become a millionaire. The problem is sustaining it is the hard part. You see what I'm saying? Because any little thing can send you broke. And that's why I say that's where diversification comes in. That's where that's where you establishing cash flow. I tell people that all the time. I say, look, if you're the type of person and you like nice things and you love to spend, right? Find out how much is the budget, your monthly budget of how much you think living comfortably would be, right? And
Yeah.
make sure your income is like 4 to 5 times that. And I'll
Wow.
give you an example,
Wow.
right? And this is what, so for me, I could live off 5-6K a month. That's me. But I also got a family and I got a wife. She loves nice stuff. My wife loves nice stuff. And I'm talking like your Louis, your Gucci, and all this expensive stuff, right? But the one thing with my wife is she sticks by me, you know, and she supports me because I'm not the smartest person, right? I'm not good when it comes to let's say like writing and stuff like that. That's not my strong suit. Like I told you, I didn't finish college, but my
Right.
wife did. My wife is very educated. She's smart, right? So this is where we balance out each other, and that's why I'm saying like finding you the right partner is going to be massive,
Right.
finding you somebody that can build you up. And that's what I did. I
Mm.
found somebody that brought me back to center, that, give me a reason to go beyond my limit, you know, and it wasn't just her, because we start having kids and I saw how expensive how this stuff was coming. And I'm
Right.
like, man, I can't live like this. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely, man.
when I was on my own, I wasn't thinking like that because I had no reason to go past my limits yet. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, and that's where it comes with maturity. And I'm just thinking like, okay, to myself, I told my wife, I said, I promise. I was like, look, give me just a few years. You know, I need you to hold me down for a few years and let me do what I got to do. And she did that. Right. And
Right.
now I'm able to buy her anything that she wants. So
Whew.
my goal is, and that's what I said, my goal is to start making anywhere from 100K a month, right, and more, because I know
Man.
I'm probably gonna spend like 30K a month just to live comfortably.
Wow.
But I want to
Woo.
able to have $70,000 cushion, so I wouldn't feel bad when I spend 30K. You see what I'm saying?
30K. Let's go.
But that's just an example. I'm just saying like that's me. That's how my mind is set up, because I
Yeah.
know it's just like the things I'm gonna have to do, the things I'm gonna have to spend, because I treat everything like an investment,
Yeah.
you know. And I like to say to myself, am I going to get my return on capital? If I don't get my return on capital, I ain't messing with it.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely.
I look at my kids as investment, and I look at all the activity I want to get to my kids into. Right? Then I look at my house as an investment.
Mm-hmm.
My wife is an investment. You know, and
Right.
it's just like that's my mindset I got. So I like, look, this is my return on capital. This is what she has to give me. This is what I can get from her. This is why because my wife's pushed me. Even
Right.
sometimes I'm like, man, I just want to. I'll be like, man, screw it. My wife be like, nah, bro, you don't get to say that.
You
Be
don't
like,
get to
all
say
right.
that. Married
You
people,
know,
we don't get to say that.
you know what I mean? We don't get to say that. So I'm like, man, I got it. All right, got it. Even sometimes when I get down or I feel sometimes, like everybody else, like I feel sometimes it's not working or my plan is not working. You know, my wife would be there, be like, "Hey, man, time to go back to the drawing board." You know,
Mm,
why is it not? Find out why is it not working. Instead of dwelling on it, come up with a solution. And that's that type of stuff. Like that's the type of person you need because you always going to need somebody in your corner. You know,
right.
and you
Right.
need somebody that to see your vision. Because if they don't see your vision, then it's going to be hard. You can do it by yourself. I'm not saying you can do it,
Right.
but it makes it easier when you have a partner, a soulmate, or somebody that sees your vision and able to assist you.
Wow.
Because like I said, man, I still want everything in life, you know, but at the same time, I got a partner that's willing to see my vision and see my potential and to help me when I am down. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's
Right.
what keeps me going, because how many times I told the minute time I became a millionaire, I was like, I ain't going to work. I quit. I want that was my first instinct.
I quit,
But
guys.
that was my first instinct. And my wife was the one that was telling me, look, you got to think about this, and she was telling me like, look, what are the cons for you quitting? What if you stop working? And she told me, look into it. That's all she said. Just look into it. And then
Yeah.
I did my research and I looked into it. I was like, man, this is costing me more. I said, being unemployed is costing me more than, like anything else. Yes, I'm a millionaire, but when I figure out the government is tax, the tax that comes with if you're not working compared to you working, I was like, nah, Uncle Sam come to break my pockets. I was like, nah, bro, I can't do that.
Don't
I
break
said,
the
not yet.
pocket, baby.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't a lot of people don't understand that, you know. And I tell them like it's more expensive to, especially if you're rich and you got income coming in and you're not working, Uncle Sam gonna
Yeah.
kill you with taxes.
Mm,
So I'm not about to be that life. And I ain't about to pay nobody all this money that I work so hard for. You got me
that's right.
tripping. I'm
That's right. Oh
especially
my
the sweat,
God.
blood, and tear. Don't get me
Oh,
wrong, I'll pay my taxes, but I'll pay what I'm supposed to pay,
that's
not
crazy, right?
overpaying taxes. You know what I
That's
mean?
crazy. That's
And
crazy,
it's just
right?
like
Oh my gosh. Whew.
And that's what I said. And that's what I tell my wife because that's the type of stuff you need somebody when you're not thinking,
Yeah.
like that's why I said she brings me back center. And it's just like
Yeah.
before I make a move, I got somebody to bounce my ideas off. I got somebody to talk to. And and it's just like she brings me back center, you know. Uh and that's what matters, that's what matters.
Hold on, Rich Ball. Man, you got shout out, guys. Shout out to my beautiful wife, Courtney Petaway, for being by my side and supporting me. I love you, baby. Continue, Rich Boss.
That's what you need, man. You need that, man. You do need that. Somebody that sees your vision, you know. And I'm like, look, and that's why I give my wife a shout. And that's why when it comes to buying that type of stuff, like the Louis and stuff, I don't
Yeah.
be tripping. Don't get me wrong. I would love to save my money sometimes, but I'm like, it's worth it at the end of the day because she was the one. If it wasn't for her, then I wouldn't be where I am today. You see what I'm saying?
Mm,
Because I'm
that.
telling you,
Wow.
sometimes I can be very men are reckless. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say that
we
out
are.
there. We
We
are
reckless,
reckless.
folks.
And we sometimes we don't think all the way through. We be like,
Right.
man, you know what? This is pissing me off. Let me get it over with. Boom, I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Right. We are reckless. We sometimes we just we our feet move before our head moves, right? Yes. Oh man. This was the man, this was the most amazing information. I mean, my gosh. This right now, guys. I hope you guys were entertained tonight by the one and only Rich Boss. This man has brought fire, guys, fire for free. Okay. People pay to get this type of information. This man just came on this show and gave you guys a ton of gems, guys. Think about that. Think about the financial wealth, the financial income, the financial stability that you guys got to learn. This is educational night right now. You know what I'm saying? This project that he's talking about, this project that I've been discussing is all about financial education, financial wealth, financial stability. I want to make this revolving money, man. I don't want to make quick money. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the quick money. That's almost over with. Like Rich Ball said, that $3 million get rich quick stuff, it's pretty much out the door now, guys. Start looking into those financial projects that actually do what they say they're going to do. All right, not financial advice. It's talking to myself. and Rich Boss.
Yeah, man, got to put that out there, man. Not financial advice, man. Like I said, you got to do your homework, you got to do your research and everything, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's important, man. And anything you get from me tonight, man, just go ahead and look it up, man. You know, it should. I just want to put everybody in a good mental space, you know, and let them people. Sometimes somebody just need that little nudge, you know, that little motivational speech, and you know, seeing that they can do it, man. Because you know, this world of society is hard. Look at how the pandemic, you know,
Yes.
happened, you know, and look at all this stuff. And I never struggled through the pandemic because my job was still paying me regardless. And two, I was making more money through the pandemic than I was making ever, especially with
Woo!
cryptocurrency and stocks together. And
Yes.
my the only one I took a little hit in was my real estate, but that's fine, you know. But I was, you see, this is why I talk about diversification, right? I took
Right.
hit in my real estate, and when I took the hit in my real estate, my stock and my cryptocurrency portfolio was outperforming. You
Mm.
know, yeah, my stock took a hit. You know, my stock portfolio took a hit initially, but the recovery rate was massive, and I
Wow.
was able to. I was not hurt. I even with some of my properties and stuff, bro. I was just like thinking to myself, like some of my stuff I was doing, you know, like I was able to cover, you know, people that was renting from me. I was able to cover their you know, still able to cover what I need to cover, like the mortgage and stuff, and tell
Yeah.
them some of them is able to live for free, you know. But like I
Woo.
said, man, it's just like I had to sit there and think to myself, like, I understand everybody's not set up the same way, you
That's
know, and
right.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and like I said, I build my portfolio to withstand any weather. It's an all weather
Mm.
portfolio. And I got that from Ray Dalio. You know,
Wow.
when you listen to Ray Dalio, he talks about inflation, and he talks about growth while in inflation, or
Hmm.
having an all weather portfolio. You know, your portfolio should be able to sustain anything. That's why Ray Dalio is one of the big investors, and that's why he loves gold. He loves
Mm.
investing into gold because he knows gold would always keeps its value. And that's the same mindset I picked up too, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to understand why these billionaires do what they do, because they have a successful business model. And if you pay attention, every billionaire, they have something in common, but they all have their own same. They all have different styles. You know, they all
Yeah.
have their own little niche, and you got to figure it out. And I can tell you, for example, Cathy Woods. Cathy Woods is all about disruption
Yes.
and innovation.
She's awesome. She is awesome.
Exactly. You look at Cathy Woods. Now you look at Ray Dalio, all about protection. You know, protecting your investments, right? You look at Warren Buffett. He will tell you about diversification and dividends, right? And you
Right.
look at Kevin O'Leary and Mark Cuban, and they'll tell you about, you know, Kevin O'Leary will tell you about taking the risk and knowing what risk to take. You know, and uh, you know, Mark Cuban gonna tell you better do something, and you better do something that's gonna make you money, and do something that you're gonna love, you know, while doing it. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. And that's why I said I took a little piece of each one of them and I made it my own. And I add my
Mhm.
own sauce to it. You know, like I tell you guys all the time, man, my stuff I say all the time, I say, look, you know, rich is just for a season. Anybody can get rich. But wealth, that lasts for generations. You see what I'm saying? And that's what
Right.
people gotta understand, man. Wealth lasts for generations. And that's what wealth is, the hardest thing to maintain. But if you find a sauce, or you find the key to maintain wealth, you in there, man. You set for life.
Right.
Because what, you know, you should able to pass, like, you should able to get rich and pass all your stuff down to your kids. You know, your great grandkids. So you have to
That's
say, well,
right.
my
That's what I'm
great
talking about.
grandfather set it up. You don't
That's
believe
right.
it? Look at the founder of Kimberly Clark. He set his kids up. The founder of Kimberly Clark set his kids up for life. You know, look at the people, the guys that started those companies, those stock market companies, like 75 years ago. You know, and it's passed it down to the family. Look at the Walmart family. You know,
Right.
you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Generation,
Right.
they're set for generations to come. The Rock
Mhm.
family,
Yes.
they're
Yes.
set
Yes.
for
Yes.
generation to come. That's all it's about, building generation wealth. Every parent, if you got a child, man, you should be wanting your best for your child and wanting to build generational wealth. Don't let your child struggle that way you went through, because you remember that your parents, and it's none of you, like I said, my mom and my dad, they had to struggle. And I always said I went through struggle in life. And I
Hmm.
always said I gotta be surpass my dad. You know, I gotta surpass my parents. That's what it should be. You should
Right.
be making sure your kids, giving your kids the right tools to surpass you when they get to your age. You know, And
Exactly.
like I said to myself, my daughter has to surpass me because I told you I became a millionaire in my 20s. I want my daughter to become a millionaire in her teens.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's
So
go. Let's
she has to
go.
surpass me. And that's when I'll be all right. That's when I know I can pass the torch. When I know she surpassed me and she understands that mindset, then I can pass my wealth. That's what we should be doing. That's the way we should be thinking as parents. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like that's how it is,
Absolutely.
man. That's what you got to do, man.
Wow. Man, so much information tonight, guys. Guys, take this information, not financial advice, but take this information and absorb it, because I absorb this information from this man every single day that he speaks. Guys, w- he I'm telling you, this information you won't get for free anywhere else. I'm telling you. If you're missing this right now, please watch it later tomorrow. You're going to get this information. It's going to help you out in life. It's going to help a lot of people out that's trying to get to that financial information, that or their financial stability. If you have kids, if you have a beautiful wife, shout out to the wife again. I see you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is much needed. My boy, hey, Rich Boss, this my guy. He know when you talking is game over, guys. This information has helped me. It's going to help a lot of you guys. Um, we appreciate this, Rich Boss. You got some more heat. I mean, at this point, I know I done kept you on here too long, but man, I'm willing. Like I said, this heat is too much. It's hot in the kitchen right now, and people need to hear this information. But I think you guys had a lot of information. I hope you guys wrote this down, because this is insane.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man. And if you guys got questions too, feel free to ask, man. Or like next time I'm on here, man, feel free to ask. We can have a little discussions and stuff like that. But like I said, man, it's just like setting yourself free, man. Don't keep yourself in bondage, man. And if you feel like you're in bondage, it's not the end of the world, man. You can always set yourself free. You see what I'm saying? You can always, do something to set yourself free. You control your future. Nobody controls your future. You control your future. You got control over your life. And the decisions you make, it says it all.
Mm,
And it's all about understanding how soon you want to set yourself free. And I'm gonna
absolutely.
put this out there. If you decide to set yourself free, don't think it's gonna be an easy road. It's gonna take a lot of sacrifice. And I'm gonna give you an example from me. For me, I had to downsize. I had to live below my means for years to achieve my goal. I want to put that out there. I had to pay off debt. I have to tackle, the stuff the money that I used to spend. I had to live like I was like pretty much like near broke. That's why my wife tells me I'm so cheap right now. Because every time I see it, I look at the price, I'm like, that's too expensive. But she look at me and she'd be like, well, when it comes to investment, you can drop $2,000 on a stock. And I'm like, yeah, because you're gonna pay me money. But
Man.
that's what I'm saying. Uh, that's how my
Man.
mind thinks, you know.
Wow.
But you have to understand, it's a mindset. It's all in your head. It's
Mm,
all in everybody's head. It's learning
wow.
to change your mindset and making sure that you're being effective. And that's how you do it, man. And you set yourself free. It's going to be a sacrifice and it's going to be a hard road. But the key is not giving up. And the key is when you hit a brick wall, it's breaking that brick wall down and going past your limit. It's pushing past your limit, man.
Man, I want look at this, Rich Boss. I want to give a warm shout out to my boy J Tro. You will be blessed, man. God will protect your family, and He will make sure that you are blessed in all areas of your life, brother. I appreciate you for joining this stream today, and I promise you, God is going to take care of you, your family, brother. I promise you, they will have nothing to worry about. I guarantee you that. Yeah, man. This is incredible. Thank you so much, Rich Boss. Bro, I'm telling you, if you don't, I'll make you keep going, bro. But I know it's late. You already know. I want it, man. I'll let you talk my ear off. I'm telling you. You got people in here right now going crazy in the chats. They appreciate this knowledge. These bangers. I'm telling you. Thank you so much, Rich Boss, for joining. If, like I said, I don't want to hold you too long. Um, I know I got to get my butt in the bed and head to the 9 to 5 that I don't want to go to. But guess what? Like you said, Rich Boss, it's a patience game right now. We got to hit that patience mode. We got to hit that patience button. We got to sit back. We got to relax. We got to stop looking at our bags every 2 seconds, because guess what? it ain't gonna change too much until things start moving along, man. Keep your goals in check. Keep your goals. I'm keeping my goal of 5 years, but I'm expecting 1 to 2 years. And I'm gonna keep that goal and I'm gonna add another 5 years. When I reach that goal to become a multi-millionaire, I'm gonna change it again for the family, for the kids, for the wife. Thank you, Rich Boss, for that information. This is fire information. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my boy Rich Boss, one of the devs. Shout out to one of the dev teams, guys. Rising Sun, baby. Rising Sun, thank you so much. Do you have anything to say to the viewers, to the community, to anybody that's watching that doesn't know anything about this project? Anything you want to say before we roll out of here, brother?
Yeah, man, I would tell you go ahead and check the website. Check the website and read the why us. Why Rising Sun. And it explains a lot, man. A lot of the thoughts was from the dev team, myself, and you will understand why. You know what I mean? And I just say, man, I appreciate you having me on here, man. I appreciate you, giving me the opportunity to talk on the platform. And like I said, man, anytime you guys want to, let me know when you guys want me to talk, man. I'll give you guys I'm not charging anything. Just want to set you up, set everybody up for success, man. So,
Hey,
man, enjoy your night, man. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. Don't get me too hype. You say anytime I want to hit you up, I'll do it. I promise you, I'll do it. Thank you so much, Rich Boss, for those lovely words. Thank you for coming on, man. You got the community hype. Guys, he said check the website out, guys. Check the website. Do your research. Check the website. Come in the Telegram. Again, we're not asking you to buy anything. We're not trying to shove anything down your throats. We want you to come join the community and talk to the community. That's up to you, not financial advice, guys. Thank you, guys, for joining. Shout out again to my boy Rich Boss and to the whole community. Thank you, guys, for joining us, and we are out of here, guys. Thank you again. Thank you, Rich Boss. I appreciate you, brother. Guys, thank you so much. I enjoyed this live. This was absolutely amazing, guys. Shout out to everyone again. Thank my beautiful wife again for all that you do for me, babe. I love you. Guys, you need that lover. You need that loved one in your life that's going to support you. You got to be supported, guys. Everybody need love, support, and the hard work is going to pay off, guys. Thank you so much for joining the stream. And we got another one tomorrow. Let's go, guys. Watch your guru tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. But we out of here, guys. Have a good one.